welcome back. I know you are dying to learn English. Yes, I know. But how much have you grown? How much have you learned English? Well, if you want to improve your English, today, my friends, I'm going to make your life very simple as I will be telling about those words that can be used as nouns and verbs. So that means when you speak about or when you speak something using these verbs, you don't have to stretch your sentence so much. You're going to make your sentence simple, shorter, but sound very effective. Great, good news. So let's get started. People, my name is Imelda and the first word of the day I have for you is water. Everybody knows what water is. Okay, water is the liquid that you drink. Okay, almost everybody loves water. Everybody needs water. Now this is a noun. Okay, I'm going to write all the nouns here and I'm going to write all the verbs here. Okay. How do you use water as a verb? As I said, everybody needs water. That means even your plants and animals need water. So anytime you're saying, I'm going to pour water on the plants because they need it, you can make it simple by saying, let me water the plants. You don't have to say, I am going to pour water to the plants. Just say, I am going to water the plants. Okay, so here water becomes a verb. You're talking about the action directly. Otherwise, water is a noun. Moving on to the next one I have for you is pedal. Pedal is a noun. What do you know about pedal? Yeah. Pedal is those two steps that you put on your leg and you pedal. You pedal a cycle, you pedal a boat, right? Now that's a pedal. But the entire process of you pressing those pedal, you don't have to say, let me press the pedal and let the boat move. You just have to say, let me pedal the boat because it has to move. So that's how you use the water, and that's how you use the word pedal as a verb instead of a noun. Let me pedal the boat. Okay. The next word I have for you is bank. Bank is a place where you store your cash or your money. How do we use the word bank as a verb? When you use the word bank, what exactly bank means for you? That means you're trusting someone with the money that you have. It is very important for you, right? You depend on that. Now that's exactly how are you going to use the word bank. That means you are depending on something. So how do you use it in a sentence? Dude, I'm banking on that money, man. I can't give it to you. That means I'm depending on that money. I cannot give it to you. So I am banking on that, or I am banking upon that. So here, bank, the word bank becomes gerund. Okay. Banking on that. It may be money. It could be something which is very important to you. I am banking on that. The next word I have for you is cover. Cover is a thing that closes a vessel or something that is big. Anything that blocks something and obstructs air or any information. Now that piece you call as cover. So this, in a vessel, this top portion becomes cover. But how do you use it as a verb? You can say, let me cover you with a blanket, or let me put a blanket on you. So instead of saying let me put a blanket on you, or let me close the door, or let me bring the curtains, you're going to say let me cover you with a blanket, let me cover the windows with the curtain. Okay, so example for you is let me cover you. Let me cover you. Am I writing correct? Yes. Let me cover you. Let me cover that vessel. Let me cover the curtains. So let me cover you. The next I have for you is ride. Now ride is an action verb, right? You ride a bike, you ride a cycle. So how do you use the word ride as a noun? Ride is used as a noun when you're talking about distance, but you don't know exactly how far the distance is. So instead of saying, maybe that place is 15 minutes away from here, if you go by a car, you say, that distance or that building is 15 minutes ride from here. So instead of saying as an action verb, you say it as a noun. That means you are replacing the action of moving to the place as a noun. So here I'm going to write as a sentence. Let me just reduce the size of my vessel here. That is 15 minutes ride. That's a 15 minutes ride. Usually you use it for a vehicle such as car or a bus. The next word I have for you is building. What is building? Building is the structure where people either live or work, right? So this is your door, this is your window. It's a huge tall structure, right? How do you use the word building as a verb? When you want to say something very important or something when you're talking about emotions, you can use the word building. For example, my frustration is building listening to your stories. Okay, that's how you use it. Or we are building monsters here. Or actually, that's not the word. You say we are creating monsters here. But you use building for talking about emotions. Okay. Maybe frustration is building up. Frustration is building up. The next word, which is very similar to building, is structure. Structure is a framework as a noun. Okay. It could be a building structure, it could be a project structure, it could be a structure of a shelf. But how do you use it as a verb? When you arrange things, you can use the word structure. So, if you are talking about arranging your thoughts, you can say, let me structure my thoughts. So that's how you use the word structure as a verb for arrangement or arranging something. So, let me structure this for you, or I need to structure my thoughts. Okay. The next one I have for you is walk. Walk, like ride, is an action verb. Okay. It's basically you have your, you are working, you're walking, right? So that's your legs. Did I tell you I suck at my drawing? Yes. So you action, you walk. But just like ride, you can say, that place or that building is 5 minutes walk from here. Now, if you look at Google Map, it will tell you how far the distance is, like how long will it take for you to reach there. So it can say it's 2 hours walk or half an hour's drive or ride. Okay, so that's how you can use the word walk as a noun. It's a 5 minutes walk. Cash. Cash is another word for money. How can you use the word cash as a verb? You have options. Either you can add the word or add the phrase in front of cash. That means I need to encash it. Maybe I have a laptop, and if I want to encash it, that means I have to sell the laptop and get some money out of it. So cash, encash. Some people use the word cash just the way it is. Let me cash it for you. That means let me make money out of it. It's okay. It's not incorrect, people. Don't be so petty or fussy about it. So cash, better way to say as a verb is let me encash it. The next I have for you is copy. Copy is a noun which is used for maybe, like, for example, you have a photograph, very pretty one, right? And you're very happy with it. You want to show it to all your friends or probably send it to your grandma who's living in the countryside. You make copies of it. So here, copy is replica of the same image or same item, right? Maybe It's a picture. But how do you use this as a verb? When you repeat the action, you say, I copied him. Okay, so that's how you use the word copy as a verb when you repeat something over and over again, especially when you repeat after somebody else is doing it. So you need to copy his notes. You need to copy the way he speaks. Mimicking is copying somebody else's style. Okay. The next one I have for you is view. Now, view is a verb, primarily used as a verb to look. Okay. Look or see. Look or see. But let's say if you have a beautiful scenery, maybe you're standing at top of the mountain and the place that you're seeing from the mountain is beautiful. How do you express it? You say, that's a beautiful view. And that's your sun. Then you have birds going. So that's a beautiful view. Okay, so that's how you use view as a noun instead of a verb. Moving on to very interesting one is party. Party actually means group of people. So people don't only use party for yay party, but also when they're referring to another person or another group of people. For example, you'll hear this phrase quite often, third party consent or third party objection. That means another party or another group of people are happy or not happy with it. So party is actually referred to group of people. But how do we use the word party as a verb? When you get together and have fun, right? Maybe you want to have some music, you want to dance. So that's how we use party for having fun with friends. Oh, sorry, by the time I bend and write, the handwriting goes for a toss. So party is a group of people. Using it as a verb is having fun with friends. The last one I have for you is dress. Now, like my dress, dress is a noun, okay? So it could be costume or a skirt or a frock or a whatever that you may call dress. But how do you use the word dress as a verb? You have to say you need to dress up well. So that means you are doing the action of wearing all the clothes and getting ready. So an example for this is, please dress accordingly. Please dress up well. So it is the action for wearing the clothes. Okay. An example for this is, I need to dress well. That means I genuinely want to wear good clothes. So that's how you use the word dress, not only as a noun, I need to wear a beautiful dress, or I need to dress a beautiful dress. Okay, you can use the word dress as a noun as well as verb. So people, these are the very basic words that are actually can be used as a noun as well as verb. And if you use these verbs instead of a noun, for example, bank is usually used as a noun. But if you use the word bank as a verb, quickly, whoever you're talking to will get the attention and he'll like, hey, you said something different, right? So that's how you need to use these words differently to your advantage. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I will be back with another one. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.